Right, I'm back up in my loft again, so the lighting's not particularly good up here, so forgive the lighting. One thing I've talked about before is Haito ridge hand strike, or reverse knife hand strike, I believe Taekwondo calls it. Now, I personally believe that the way most schools teach it, you're not using the technique to its best advantage. I have done I have done a video on this before, where I mainly focused on the application of it, but this time I just wanted to show you on a heavy bag the power of this technique when it's done a little bit differently to the way it's normally taught. Okay, normally we're taught use that knuckle there, okay, or the side of that knuckle. Okay, sometimes I've actually seen some people actually use the thumb. Now, no disrespect to the way anyone teaches or the way anyone's been taught, but you're hitting with small joints, especially if you do it with a thumb, and the potential to damage those joints is quite high, particularly if someone gets their head down and you hit that big bony skull. You know, like I say, potential for damage is very high. But even purely from a point of view of power, okay, if I hit with this part, which is the way I was originally taught to do and the way the Japanese taught us, it's a reasonably powerful strike, okay? However, instead of using this small joint, if I use my forearm, okay, big lump of bone, it's a lot more powerful, okay? If I do it from this angle, you might see it better. Okay, now this is a £100 bag. It's a heavy bag, and you can see it was folding. Even when it's actually swinging towards me and I was hitting it, it was folding. With a forearm, quite easy. With that kind of knuckle, it's just nowhere near as powerful. So I recommend you try that either on a bag, or if you get someone to hold a good pad, and try it. Try hitting. Yeah, I mean, the other thing is, you hit with that many times, it starts hurting. Okay, this doesn't hurt at all when you hit with a forearm. Now, some people will tell you, condition it. Just keep going till you condition it. But why? Okay, I can maybe keep on hitting that and conditioning it. I'm likely to have some bad osteoarthritis in later life. I'm going to have limited use of my hand if I keep on conditioning it. And the other thing is, if I'm striking with that part, I need to be just the right distance from the target. If I'm a little bit closer, okay, I've missed. Okay, if I'm too far away, I've missed. I'm catching with the fingers. But if I'm hit with a forearm, I can do it there. Okay, I can do it there. I can do it there. I can even do it round the back there. Just fold it round. So, distance-wise, it really takes out all need for accuracy. Okay, here I've got to be very precise, very accurate. I risk hitting a much larger bone and damaging myself. Forearm requires far less accuracy. It's far more powerful. It's more versatile, and you don't risk damaging yourself. I can even hit a big hit a big bony skull and not really hurt myself. Okay, so there's huge advantages for doing this, for hitting with a forearm rather than the hand. I know we get the title Hikate Ridge Hand, and the emphasis is on the hand, even in the name of the technique. But if you take a step back from that and I just try it, okay? The other thing is, a lot of modern styles have a guard very close up there, okay, or some of them, the modern reality styles, use this one, the cover. Now, personally, I think if someone's got their guard up there, very close, I think that's just going to plough straight through it and still hit the head. I mean, you look at the power of the technique. I think it's just going to go straight through any guard like that or like that. Okay, that may take out some of the sting, but I still believe it's going to knock the, I think it's just going to plow straight through the guard. Incidentally, I did watch a very interesting video by Sensei Seth a little while ago on YouTube. It was quite enlightening. He got a power measuring tool and he compared the power of a number of different strikes, including punches, elbows, hammer fists, front kicks, side kicks, roundhouse kicks, and the ridge hand, doing it this way, come out number 2 in power. The only one that was more powerful was the roundhouse kick, or turning kick as some people call it. But yeah, the ridge hand strike, and this is actually him measuring it scientifically with a proper tool, even had the white coat and all. Okay, this one was number 2, and that was done using the forearm, not the hand. Okay, so respect to Sensei Seth. I enjoyed your video, thank you. But yeah, I'll put a link to that video down below, and I suggest you go and have a look at it. If you've liked this video, find it useful, please leave me a like or comment below. It all helps my YouTube algorithm, and thank you very much.